And it's based on a survey that evidently went out when Pope Francis was the Pope, and he was putting his feelers out trying to see, how much support there was for the Latin Mass and feedback from the bishops of the world and what they thought about it. And the way it was presented right before Traditionis Custodes that restricted access to it, the way it was presented was that many of the bishops had concerns about the Latin Mass and wanted to see it restricted. But evidently this report is supposed to maybe challenge that perspective and indicate that many bishops were supportive of it. Now, I've seen people
supportive of having the Latin Mass,
having the Latin
keeping
Mass.
keeping the traditional
Yeah,
Mass,
now I've seen some people challenge that back and forth, but I think the common impression that most people have right now, at least on the online discourse, is that somehow, the basis for Traditionis Custodes was wrong. It was, basically Pope Francis, what he said wasn't true. That the bishops weren't supportive of it. And so some people are even starting to question, well, did he just lie so that he can get his way and restrict the Latin Mass and stuff like that? I don't know. What are your thoughts?
First of all, the Pope doesn't have to lie to be able to do whatever he wants with the liturgy, right? The Pope has the authority to, just like the Pope has the authority to do what he wants with the liturgy. We want a pope who's going to stay faithful to the needs of the church, and that's where it's a little bit opaque about what happened and what we understand happened. I find it hard to believe that Pope Francis just flat out is a liar. That's just my guts tell me that that's not true.